Good morning and welcome to City News 24/7. I'm Melanie Ng. It is a major setback in President Donald Trump's trade war as a U.S. court puts a pause on numerous tariffs that have been impacting the Canadian economy. We welcome Glen McGregor back from vacation, joining us now from Ottawa. Yeah, you missed nothing in Ottawa. Don't worry about it, Glen. Let's talk about first this. Everyone wants to know what's going to happen and how is the government reacting to this decision?
Yeah, for Canada and pretty much every country around the world affected by those reciprocal tariffs, this is, at least on its face, good news, but we're going to have to see over coming weeks how this actually plays out. So what happened yesterday, last night, was a body called the U.S. Court of International Trade effectively blocked a bunch of the tariffs that Donald Trump imposed initially on Canada and Mexico, and then a little bit later on Liberation Day, those reciprocal tariffs of between 10% and as high as 143% in the case of China that he initially imposed on those other tariffs. So the court saying, though, that he could not have done that, should not have done that he effectively broke the law by doing that. He says that invoking the emergency that Trump used to put those in place. And remember those initial tariffs on Canada and Mexico, the initial justification from the Trump White House was that it was required to deal with the emergency of fentanyl pouring across the Canadian border into the United States, and to a greater extent, coming also from Mexico, as well as a number of migrants who are illegally crossing. So we refer to that first set of tariffs of 25% on all Canadian goods as being kind of the fentanyl tariffs. The court's saying, though, that no, you can't put those in place. There are still, though, tariffs in place on the Canadian steel and aluminum, as well as the auto sector. This is all subject to appeal, Melanie, and we're going to see today how the government reacts to this.
All right, we'll be watching this all. Glen McGregor in Ottawa. Appreciate that. Thanks.